back to another big new gameplay and everything. Hope everybody enjoyed. We are on week 12, and we're going to do week 12 and week 13. So I hope everybody enjoyed. If y'all new, feel free to subscribe. If y'all come back, thanks for coming back.
Cash. You all can support me by donation at https://cash.app/$JHL1996.
So let's get started now. We gotta get the last couple games.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two running backs who are hoping for plenty of running lanes on their field today. It's Foster's Texans going up against Bernard Bengals. Now let's go to Jim Nance and Phil Simms for this Week 12 matchup.
The Bengals are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The Texans setting up here for the kickoff. Before he's taken down. The Bengals quarterback is Andy Dalton, coming off the season in which he completed 62% of his throws for over 4,200 yards and took Cincinnati back to the playoffs with a division title.
Well, Jim, here comes Andy Dalton. He's a big red rifle. That's his nickname. I can't tell you what my nickname was when I played. It was not good. But Andy Dalton, 3 years in the NFL, has led the Bengals 3 straight times to the playoffs.
And with that, let's take a look at the Bengals offense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date. Here's how the Texans' defensive line, they have found a way this year to be one of the best in the league against the pass and find themselves right now in the top 10 in that category.
Good job of knowing the situation on the offensive side. 3rd and short. Don't look for a big run. Just get enough to get a first down and get those chains moving.
First down at the 38. Dalton delivers it to Bernard.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down though.
Andy Dalton will be under center. The Bengals take it from the 38. Play fake. He'll fire it out to the left. Clemens is going to make the tackle.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
A reception on 2nd down, but not enough for the first. 3rd down. They're loaded up in the full house formation. Green Ellis is going to secure the football on the toss.
rhythm. You hear it so often in sports, and it is true, especially on the offensive side. That's another first down by the offense. They got some rhythm, and these kind of drives usually lead to scoring.
And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
When a coach can have a run, he picks up those kind of yards, it gives them confidence, and they will show more and more patience with the running game. So the defense, they better dig in here.
Dalton over to Eifert. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
And we got the mojo flowing today, don't we? You start out the game, it's early, you pick up a couple first downs, and you think you can't be stopped.
Thank y'all for coming. Don't forget to like and share. Y'all new, feel free to subscribe.
Split backfield here. Dalton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Pulls it in. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually, it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost the first down.
The Bengals now at the 31. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Bernard's a great running back to have on your football team. It means he goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Mounting a serious drive. The Bengals will take the snap from the 25. Skips to his hands, and he's brought to the ground.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. What a drive this has been. Gets the handle here. Bernard out to the right. Hit by Langford that time. We'll see what they do on this third down situation. This has been a long drive so far. Out of the gun. Looks to his left. It's Jones. He's in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances.
Thank everybody for coming. Don't forget to like and share. If y'all new, feel free to subscribe.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. Takes off from the 5. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Fitzpatrick's a player to watch today. Last week he threw for over 250 yards. Offense lines up here. First down at the 24. Foster's got it on the handoff. Foster tackled down. Here's the Texans lineup. Their passing attack this year has been one of the worst in the league. Second down following the run. Johnson's lined up now as a slot receiver. Throws to the right. Has Andre Johnson. Tackles made and how to move the chains.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Midway through the first. Foster. Maluga is all over the ball carrier. The Texans have to be hoping this doesn't turn out like last week's game. Tough luck losers a week ago and trailing in another type one right now, Phil.
We're going to find out if they learned anything from last week's tight loss. When you get situations like this, it's about making that one play that gives your team a good chance to win.
And he's thrown to the ground.
My God, you talk about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both full. They get run over and they give up the sack.
The Texans have it at the 29. Reaches out and snatches it. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
take it at the 20. First down, offense readying for the snap. It's Bernard in the backfield. Dalton, handoff. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
2 tight ends on the field here. Will go ground. And that's a gain of 13. Giovanni Bernard is one of the biggest dual threats out of the backfield we have in the league now.
Giovanni Bernard, what a name. It's a great name, and he's a heck of a player. He catches the football well, and that time he showed everybody he knows how to run big time in this league. When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Go run it with him again, and tackle down at the 49-yard line.
Bernard is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down guard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Dalton's lined up, 2 tight ends set. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Green Ellis is in the backfield. Dropping back 3. Andy Dalton gets it out to A.J. Green.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
1st and 10. Dalton's going to keep it. Intercepted. In on the stop.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. That's a gain of 10. And here we have 2nd down. Fitzpatrick's got it on the play action. Looking to the right side and throwing. And the throw, it's incomplete. Third and short following the incompletion. Big set here for the defense, lining up in the 4-6. Here's the handoff. Ball's out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. It's 1st down as they head to the line. To the ground. Watts there to make the stop. And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible. And if both teams do exactly what they wanted to do, the offense says we want to run it, the defense says we've got to stop it. And how about the offense once again overpowering the defense?
3rd and 5 following the incompletion. Andy Dalton will be under center. Gives it out for the completion. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation, go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
Thomas got a chance this time. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position.
Terrible job by the defense that time. They did not spread the field. They got out of their running lanes. And when you do that, it creates a lane. The punt returner saw it and got some big yards.
First down at the 45. On the money. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50. That leads us to second down.
End of the third quarter, 7-0.
The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans on offense here to start the second quarter. This will be second down. They come out in a dime package. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, good job that time by the defense. They catch the offense off guard, and they send more guys than the offensive line can block. When you're outnumbered, it's up to the quarterback to get rid of the football. He does it, and he takes the sack.
Drop back, shotgun formation.
Got him again.
And they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
We'll see what he can do here. And it's a gain of 10. First down all the way. Strong eye handoff here. And Bernard is brought down.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Offense lines up here. The Bengals have it at the 24. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Well, that pass is incomplete, Jim, but that's just a terrible job by the quarterback. When they run the slant route, just throw it right at the stomach.
Full house formation. 3rd and 9. Reaches out and grabs him. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also it gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Running formation here. Offense in the full house set. This run goes nowhere. Stopped for a loss of 4.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. The Bengals have it at the 34. Throws the pass. Jackson's able to swat the pass away.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
3rd down at 13. Ball's picked up. Good piece of tackling.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 48. Foster is going to secure the handoff. And he's brought down right at the 43.
You're an offensive lineman, and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Second down and 5. Foster will try it left, then picks up about 3. The Texans have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Foster is going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
Well, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard.
A lot to overcome here, especially that penalty, and it's third down. Defense comes out in a 4-6 formation. Out of the shotgun. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. They're set to punt it away now. The Bengals break huddle and start their drive this time from the 29. First down and 10. They'll run it here. He's tackled right at the 31.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting when they hold the running back to a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Green's lined up in the slot. Here's the handoff and no running. Picks up 8 here.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Third down on the way. They're going to try to catch the defense off guard as they line up in the Wildcat. Running right through the trenches. And gains about 1.
Bernard's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
The offense lined up in the full house. Now first and 10. Could have been intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Green Ellis takes his spot in the backfield. And Jones can't hold on that time.
Well, he dropped the football. There's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
It'll be third down. Split backfield here. Dalton's going to take it from the gun. Makes the reception. Clemens is in on the tackle.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have fourth down coming up.
Fourth down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field. Out of the eye, it's Bernard. That brings the play to an end. The Texans defense has to be demoralized by that fourth down conversion allowed.
I think any time on the defensive side when you give up a fourth down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
Has Eifert.
Dalton's able to show off the footwork. Wow, what a good job. Look at those feet. Like a dancer. Gets himself in very good position to throw the football.
Staying with the passing game on first down. Has his target. Spins away from the hit.
You see zone defenses throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
Second and 6. Takes it from the strong eye.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Marching down the field and taking their time. Right back to it one more time. Jackson, that time, in on that tackle.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's third and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offensive line. They let the running back get in there and pick up the first down.
Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
The Bengals had a nice play design that time. They pulled the defense and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
It's now second down. Play after play after play here on this drive. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Texas defense, they got backed up in their own red zone, but you know what? They came through that time. There's a run play. They were waiting for it, and they stopped the offense for a very short game.
Now looking at third down. This long drive continues. They hand it off. Breaks the plane.
Touchdown.
Well, you got to lead, you drive down the field, you score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field. Thomas has got a chance for a return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Texans are set for their next possession. First and 10. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. Foster tackled down.
Well, what you try to do so many times in the NFL, do the unexpected. The defense is expecting pass all the way. Everybody's running to the quarterback. What do? You confuse them. You mix them up. You run the draw play. That's why it was an easy run.
Arian Foster lined up in the backfield. The Texans will take the snap from the 25. Has Andre Johnson.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The Texans from the 32. Foster. And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit.
Foster's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short game.
Ryan Fitzpatrick under center. Second down and 7. Feeds him again. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Fitzpatrick's back in shotgun formation. Out to the left. Incomplete as that ball sails out of bounds. The Texans call on their punter. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Bengals are getting set for their next possession. Green Ellis is in the backfield. Dalton's got it in the gun. He's got the catch for a gain of about 5.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Andy Dalton will be under center. Second down and 5. Handoff out of the I formation. Gains 5.
Well, the head coach loves to run the football, and that's why this running back is one of the top 10 in the NFL in rushing attempts. They keep giving it to him. He shows his toughness by picking up some yards.
Handoff made. Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Wide receivers are bunched up. Handoff. In the end, it picks up only a yard. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Double tight end formation. Jones got it. First down. It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's early, but you can tell he is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Another running attempt by the offense, and there's a reason why this running back is in the top 10 in rushing attempts so far this season. They love to pound the football.
They want to keep feeding him the football. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Another first down by the offense. The defense is definitely getting fatigued. And when you get fatigued, you cannot think, so look out.
The Bengals snap at the 41. Has his man. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down and a long way to go. They'll mark him at the 40.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
They're loaded up in a full house formation. They'll run it off the toss. Reed's able to read that play and make the hit. Going to need a lot of leg on this field goal try. So that's going to do it for the first half. Bengals are up here in this one. All right,
The second quarter with 14-0. The third quarter, I meant.
Back onto the field. Thomas going to test the coverage this time. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. They come to the line, and it's first down. Johnson's going to get set in the slot for this snap. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Batted away.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
Foster takes his spot in the backfield. Fitzpatrick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Brings it into his body.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Foster's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Nice tackle. First down here. McGinn looking for some daylight up the middle. The Texans are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Foster's had a lot of trouble finding space, and here in the second half, they can't continue to wait.
Yeah, good point, Jim. How long do you wait on this running game? And the running game is all about power, and the offensive line has not had that today. That's why they're losing here in the second half.
Second down and 7. With two hands, he has it. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
The Texans had time. They can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and this third down is much easier with this situation.
Defense filling up the box here with a 4-6 formation. Third and 2. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Texans snap it at the 41. And that was Newman who got a hand on it that time.
That is so tough to do. To be that close to these receivers, able to knock the pass down without getting a penalty. Good job.
That's second down coming up.
Thank y'all for coming. Don't forget to like and share. Y'all new, feel free to subscribe.
In the backfield. And he gave maybe 3. The Texans have had a tough time running the football here today. Foster's finding it impossible to find any open space.
Well, when something's not working, what do? You do something else. How about some short passes? Get the defense to back off, so then maybe you can run the football better.
Catch made along the sideline.
Good job by the defense. So they're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short or the first down marker, they're good. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
And he missed.
Interesting little chess match game here as they miss the long field goal and set up the opponents now with an excellent starting point.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50 at best. That time the mechanics of the situation are not perfect. Doesn't look like a good hold, and that's why they missed.
Keeps his legs moving, and Joseph in on the tackle.
There's nothing like big running plays for an offense. It just makes the offensive lineman feel powerful, gives great confidence to the play caller. There's a reason why this guy's in the top 10 rushing yards so far this season.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
My man has been a workhorse all season long. He loves to carry the football. The offense keeps giving it to him. Big reason why he's in the top 10 in rushing attempts so far this year.
First and 10. Finds his mark. They'll mark him at the 41.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. Green Ellis takes his spot in the backfield. Dalton from the shotgun. A catch and the first. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Split backfield here. First down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Gets it out for the completion. He's taken down at the 23.
Now to be a running back in the NFL, you got to be more than one thing, and you got to be part of the pass game. That was a wonderful job, catching the short pass and picking up all those extra yards.
Now first and 10, taking it up the middle, and that's merciless in on the stop.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Has his target at the game 6.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Third down. The jumbo set on the field. Charles is taking the handoff. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains.
Yeah, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone. But there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold it.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
This offense, even though they had the lead, they do not sit up. They are aggressive. They take risks. And what a game.
The Texans will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 21-0. Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone. Thomas is going to start his return. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Texans will begin their drive from the 26 now. Nickel formation here for the defense. Will go ground. That'll stop the play right there. What an effort by Aaron Foster, leading to a big gainer.
Yeah, Aaron Foster is absolutely the smoothest runner in the NFL. He makes it look easy, and you think, okay, he's not going to get by the defenders, but that speed, it's sneaky, and he has proven to be one of the best running backs in the NFL.
Second down here. Offense lines up here. Takes another handoff, and that's perfect in on the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. The Texans have it at the 44. Looking across the middle, the catch is made. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
You can do all you want on the defensive side. You can give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 44. Johnson's got the catch and the first.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. But in zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got at this last play.
First down at the 30. Foster up the middle. Ray Maraluga in on that last tackle.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time and really give up a short game.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. He'll get it again. Tackled down.
Outside runs take time. And when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time to make the tackle. Good
Check
job
it out for
on the
coming. Don't forget to like and share. If y'all new, feel free to subscribe.
For the defense. Third and 8.
Got him.
You got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing, they're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take it down.
The Bengals now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Offense lines up here. First and 10. Handoff out of the eye. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Definitely not surprised to see this running back get another long run. My gosh, he's been doing it all year long. So far this year, he's in the top 10 in rushing yards, and looks like he's going to stay there.
Second down and 8. Will run it. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
This offense relies on this running back as much as any offense in the NFL. That's the reason why he's in the top 10 of carries so far this season.
Third down and 3. And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Incomplete as he was looking short.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down. I don't think he should have caught it, so if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
It's Bernard in the backfield. Second down and 10. Keeps it on the play fake. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it and just good. Yes, I got it late. Now can you capitalize on that play?
Offense lines up here. Third down and 10. And it's almost picked it off.
The defense did an awesome job that time. They had the right defense call, and that time the defender almost picked off the pass. Good job on the defense.
Signals and makes the fair catch. First down coming up. offense lines up here. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. Atkins is the one who brings him to the ground. After running it, it's second down. One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. He'll keep it on the play fake. He makes the catch. He's taken down at the 42.
The fourth quarter, 21-0.
Third down now. Johnson's in the slot. The final quarter underway now with this snap. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss. The Bengals lead right now, but of course a big reason why is that defense has shown up to play.
Jim, to win in the NFL, you have to do all three phases of the game the right way. Offense, special teams, and that defense must show up every single week. Good job so far here today.
The Texans will take the snap from the 40. Foster is handing the football. And Montez Burfict brings him down. The Texans go for it on 4th and short and convert. How about that ball?
Yeah, I like the decision. 4th and short. I like the odds. The offense is going to get the job done. They call a nice play, and they convert, pick up that 4th down attempt.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
Got him.
Gets a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The Texans take it from the 38. Foster off the screen. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though it completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple of yards.
Foster takes his spot in the backfield. The Texans snap it at the 36. Finds his mark. Ball comes out. Oh, they pop up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
First down at the 39. Slicing to the right side. And the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. Looking ahead, the Texans will be playing at home next week, while the Bengals will be on the road in Tampa Bay. The Bengals have it at the 39. He's got the catch. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. It's third down coming up. Green's a receiver in the slot. Gets the handle here. And Bernard is brought down.
Well, the head coach loves to run the football, and that's why this running back is one of the top 10 in the NFL in rushing attempts. They keep giving it to him. He shows his toughness by picking up some yards.
Andy Dalton will be under center. The Bengals have it at the 29. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Nice job by the coach that time going forward on 4th down. His team is up here in the second half. He wants to keep momentum on his side. That's why he goes for it, and they get it.
The Bengals take it from the 23 and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Their team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want to get in there and get another score.
Second down coming up. The defense comes out in the dime. Just a quick drop back. Finds A.J. Green. A.J. Green is tackled down.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call. They throw the pass and complete it for a good, solid pickup.
Throwing now to his left. What a catch.
Touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score. That's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. Thomas got return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Thomas is still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. 1st and 10. The Texans get a first down.
That's a blowout right here. We are tearing them up.
That was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
The Texans will take the snap from the 35. No room to complete that one.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Arian Foster lined up in the backfield. From the shotgun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, it's so hard to do this nowadays, to jar the football out of the hands of the receiver, but the defender did it that time. He hit it, that football came loose, incomplete pass.
Defense with plenty of bodies in the box here on this play. 3rd and 10. Catch made. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Takes it from the eye. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, that makes you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half. If you're on the offensive side, don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Fitzpatrick's pass will go for an incompletion.
And the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody wants to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is...
I got winner streaming.
Alright, thanks for coming.
No one in sight has the grab.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Throws the pass. Has his man. Taken down at the 21. Dunlap's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. First down and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
They'll go shotgun here. Complete to Hopkins. Gets about 9 on the play.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you're going to really drive the football in there.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update. The long drive continues.
Guys, I just spoke to the Bengals official. The team is...
He's got the touchdown.
He finally got some short on board. Too late now, y'all.
They got to do it again. Show some patience and drive it down the field.
The Texans kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. And the flag comes out. He's brought down. Kick did not travel 10 yards. Great starting field position for the offense. And Andy Dalton will be under center. Now 1st and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Solid receiver covering in his area. Read the quarterback and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Dalton, handoff, picks up about 5.
What a beautiful long run by the running back. Once again, he just proves why he's one of the best in the NFL. He's in the top 10 so far this year.
Offense lines up here. 3rd and 5 out of the eye. Here's the handoff. 52-yard field goal attempt coming up. No good. No good. So they opt to go for the long field goal try early in this game, and with the missed kick, they give their opponent some great starting field position.
Yeah, I thought it was a big risk trying this long field goal here early in the game, and it could backfire on them. We'll see if the defense can bail them out.
1st down at the 42. No separation at all. Incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give it an A for effort.
Complete to Hopkins.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just playing man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corner.
Fitzpatrick's going to take it from the gun. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
On 3rd down, as the defense goes in those situations, it's going to be a pass, and let's get some come to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
Quarterback coming to the line. Hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line. The Bengals defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's 4th and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
1st down at the 46. Screen. Secures it with 2 hands. He's brought down at the 46.
The defense thinks they have the guys to play man-to-man coverage down the field. Well, they didn't that time. Receiver made a nice little move, gets open, and a good throw by the quarterback.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Trying to work that left side. And a clear pickoff that time by Nelson.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Corners formation here for the defense. From the gun. Looking across the middle, and that pass is deflected by Nelson.
That is so tough to do when you think about it. We got world-class sprinters running down the field, and you're able to stay close to them and reach out with one hand and knock it down. Great play.
Browns out in the slot. Fitzpatrick's back in shotgun formation. On the money.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
Fitzpatrick's got it.
Got him.
Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The Texans will take the snap from the 35. Eyeing that left side. The tackle is made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Again, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
Mounting a serious drive. Fitzpatrick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Throw to the left, incomplete. Second down following that incompletion. What a drive this has been. 3-step drop. Gets his feet down right near the chalk. 2 minutes remaining in the game. This will be the offense's 12th play of the drive. This has been a long drive so far. 3rd down and 8. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. He stacked up.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
That's what you call a takeaway. The defense just makes such a hard hit that they take the football away from the offense and they recover the fumble.
The Bengals take it from the 33. Here's the handoff. Had a strong arm.
Another running attempt by the offense, and there's a reason why this running back is
Thank you, Bill.
That
so far this season.
that good.
They love to pound the football.
The Bengals have it at the 34. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Another big game for the running back. He came into today's game in the top 10 in the NFL rushing yards, and he's just added to those yards. Nice run.
3rd down and 6. He'll fire it out to the left. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
When you can't hit the quarterback and put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Andy Dalton will be under center. The Bengals will take the snap from the 40. The give out of the eye. Reed Ellis is brought down, but not.
Indeed, too.
That good.
Gotta have a lot of courage to call these type of plays, don't you, Jim? And at that time, even though this team is winning, the coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Good play call, and they make it work.
First down here after the run. Empty backfield look for Dalton here from the shotgun. He has the grab. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Good job that time by the quarterback. You got to lead in the 4th quarter. Don't take chances. Nobody open down the field. So he throws it short, and he gets a completion.
2nd down, 4 to go. Interception. Tackles made.
Reed's able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job.
That still ain't gonna help y'all.
1st and 10. He's sacked, and that should do it. They won't get another playoff here. How about this game, Phil? What a big win it was.
It was something to be happy
28-7.
Awesome stuff.
We won the first game of today. We got one more game. That was a blowout right there, though. Before I start the next game, I'm gonna take me a minute or two break. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So let me go ahead and upgrade my coach. So we are playing the Buccaneers.
https://cash.app/JHR1996.
Oh, now my night ball went to work.
It's Martin's Buccaneers going up against Bernard's Eagles. Now we'll head down to Jim Nance and Phil Sims for this Week 13 matchup.
The Buccaneers are
Keep up good stream.
Thank you.
Night day is done.
started.
Yeah, it took my night ball an hour to do it the same.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Starting at quarterback, a third-round pick in the 2013 draft out of NC State, and right out of the box started 13 games in his rookie campaign, quarterback Mike Glennon.
Mike Glennon's so tall and can just stand in that pocket and actually look over the defense. Not many quarterbacks can do that.
That night ball better start waking up and smell like coffee.
Very well.
Don't take that night ball no hour to before it right in the same.
Out of the shotgun formation.
But the hit knocks the ball out. And now we'll look at the Buccaneers offense. A model of efficiency a week ago without a single giveaway.
2nd and 10.
The defense gets the sack.
When it's third long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
From the gun. Looks to his left. Intercepted.
Oh, I already got the ball with it. I intercept the ball already. Can't mess with me.
Dolphins heading out now to lead the offense, coming off a week in which he threw 3 interceptions. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
Touchdown.
And it's a touchdown.
This will make you feel good early in the game. You're down near the goal line and you just line up and you run the football.
Touchdown. Early in the game, they got a touchdown on them.
The Bengals defense certainly contributing to the cause here today. And that interception was good enough to lead the offense out for a short field and a score. Martin's not going to test the coverage this time as he takes a knee. First down here. It's an empty backfield for Glennon this time. From the gun. Still powering ahead.
I still got you. I still got you.
And Atkins is in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. They're setting up screen. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Bengals team official. Geno Atkins' injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is.
Almost got it again.
Well, you're down, and here you are in the first half of the game. If it was 4th and short, I could see the coach trying to switch things around, and he might go for it. But we have 4th and long. Punt that football down there. Don't make the decision to put your team in a hole that you can't get out of.
The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap.
https://cash.app/JHR1996.
You must have been treeping, Nightball. You must have been treeping.
To get off the field because 3rd down this season has gone The Bengals will take the snap from the 40. Dalton over to Eifert. He's taken down.
You can keep streaming for long to get your hours going up.
That's a good job by the quarterback.
Yeah.
Recognizing it's man-to-man defense.
And Nightbot just, I guess, woke up. Nightbot just woke up, I guess.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
I might just game in a little bit though.
Huge play. Barons all over.
What are you doing?
Brings him down. Here's the Buccaneers defense. They've had a tough time this year slowing down the running game. It'll be interesting to see how they'll fare against it today. They call his name again. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right.
They could be overwrought, plus it works for a lot of streamers.
Yeah.
You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Tackle is made, and the first down is picked up.
Hard to judge sometimes what time of possession really means in an NFL game, but I know this. When you run the football like that and you pick up decent yards, that's a good thing for the offensive side and a great thing for your football team. I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff. And Bernard is brought down.
Well, the offense has done a good job getting down inside the 20 in the so-called red zone or green zone by some teams. But the defense, you can be a little more aggressive now because you don't have to worry about the length of the field. It is shortened, so take advantage of it.
What are you doing?
Buccaneers defense is so
You're going the wrong way. That's what you're doing.
That time on the run play, they just overpowered the offensive line and they tackled the runner for a loss.
And he puts it through.
Well, I got 3 points anyway, y'all.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
Martin's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Martin lines up in the backfield. Quick drop back. Pulls it in. And it's a big-time tackle that keeps him 3 yards short of the first down marker.
The Buccaneers did a good job that time keeping the defense off balance. They throw the football. They pick up some solid yards now, and they can choose from run or pass.
The Buccaneers from the 27. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
When you have one of the biggest offensive lines in the NFL in front of you, don't dance around. Doug Martin doesn't do any dancing that time. He plunges straight ahead for a first down.
Takes it from the gun. Brings it in.
Good job, y'all.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down throw. Nice throw and catch. Just short of the first down.
Get out.
He's waiting.
Move the chains.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, the draw play has been around forever and is still a valuable asset to all offenses. Make the defense think pass, you hand it off, you get them retreating, and you can pick up a few extra yards.
Martin is in the backfield. He'll get it again. Martin takes the hit and is brought down. Coming up, second down.
I will also watch your playlist to help your hours.
Thank you, thank you.
They go screen with Martin, and this run goes backwards and will end up as a loss of 5.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Buccaneers have it at the 44.
https://cash.app/$JHR1996.
All right, Nightbot.
To control the football like this guy, Even though it's third and 10-plus yards, he makes a nice throw for the first down.
This play is set up by the long gainer. Martin's going to take the handoff now. And a gain of 4.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. That's a false start.
False start. Offense.
Second down here after that run play. Murphy's lined up now as a slot receiver. Dropping back 3. Out to the left. And Newman can't pick it off.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Martin lines up in the backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Had it for just a second. But
Good job, good job.
Contact.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And no return as this goes for a touchback. It's first down as they head to the line. Andy Dalton will be under center. He was looking short.
What was that, quarterback?
Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Play fake. Off the mark. That short throw. Line up now on third down. They were very good at converting these situations a week ago. Full house formation. Third down and 10. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Eifert really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Martin's tackled down after a gain of 12. First down on the way. Murphy's lined up in the slot. Snapping out of the gun.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
He's brought to a halt. He's got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. Offense lines up here. Second down and 5. Catch made. Brought down right at the 50.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing lead, so we all know that. So you got to be able to...
Always keep going, keep posting, brother.
Thank you, thank you.
He's going to get set in the slot for this snap. To the ground. And that picks up 3.
Martins is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Empty backfield look for McCown here. Second down and 6. He hauls it in. Brought down at the 44.
Well, they complete the pass, Tim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Offense lines up here. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Throws to the right. Got the completion. And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are standing in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, try to fake it again now. Try to fake it again. That's what y'all give.
They come to the line, and it's first down. They'll run it here. To the right side. Tackle just 3 yards short of the first.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 3. Here's the handoff and no run. And Bernard is brought down.
Bernard, it's a great running back to have on your football team. He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 48. Dalton still has it. Looking to the right side and throwing. Pass is intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. The Buccaneers have it at the 34. Makes the reception.
Nothing like throwing a short pass and watching it turn into a long game. Good job that time by the quarterback finding the open down.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Going back up top.
Got him.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard. They look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Out of the gun. Sticks to his hands. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion.
The NFL score 10-0.
On the way, 3rd down. Martin is in the backfield. The second quarter is underway with this snap. They're going to get him here for a
Yeah, try one again. Try to one again.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
It'll be a touchback.
Take off a comment. Don't forget to like and share. If you are new, feel free to subscribe.
Offense ready now to see what it can do. First down at the 20. Strong eye handoff here. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
2nd down and 4. Able to make a tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
Andy Dalton will be under center. 3rd down and 2. The Bengals now move the chains. Got a flag down here.
Personal foul. First one. Defense.
He'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. First down here. Running formation here. Offense in the full house set. Throwing now to his left. And Foster in on the tackle.
The Bengals did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
Green Ellis is in the backfield. The Bengals snap at the 41. Handoff made. And they advance.
Good one, good one.
Side of the field.
Bernard's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down guard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Dalton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And he's taken down.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. they confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
As Eifert, Foster's there to take him down.
This is a tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long coming up. But it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game. So there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
A.J. Green with the catch.
Good job, good job.
Not until we pick up the first down. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
1st and 10. Handoff. McCoy is an animal on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down following the run. Jones is in the slot. Here's the give to Ben Jarvis. Green Ellis. That is play number 10 on this drive. Marching down the field and taking their time. Green's got the catch and the first.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
Play after play after play here on this drive. First down at the 21. Dalton delivers it to Bernard. That's a gain of 7. Boy, they got to the quarterback. They hit him, but he was able to still make the play and get the completion.
Look at the face of the quarterback right now. He's looking at those offensive linemen going, okay, we got a good play there, but can you give me a little bit more time? He does need more.
2nd and 3. And now on the draw. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
Well, you always like to run the football once you get down in the red zone. That time they try to run game, but there is nowhere to go, and they get just a little gain out of that play.
This long drive continues. 3rd down and 1. Bernard looking for a lane. That'll be another new set of downs after that pickup for a first.
First down by the offense in the red zone, and, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
The long drive continues. 1st and goal from the 8. Reaches out, end zone bound.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, the NFL, no lead is...
We have a review coming from the booth.
Come on, y'all.
The question is, did he break the plane of the end zone that's being challenged right now?
All we have to have is just a little piece of that football go over that white line. When you're scoring, you only need a tip of the football to get in. Now, if you're coming down the end zone to prevent a safety, you got to get the whole football out. So, Jim, look.
Trophy yellow smiling.
Just touch the end zone line.
Come on, y'all. Well, as you got 1 yard to go.
That's what I love about the NFL. Not afraid to admit to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
A tackle behind the line.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Just a yard away from payback. Now in a serious drive. Right back to him once more.
3rd and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do you do now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown.
I'll go ahead and take down 3 points.
An easy one here. It converts on the 3.
That was a nice long drive by the offense at time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
Fields the football at the 8. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Martin's in the backfield, single back set. 1st down and 10. Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
Oh, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Jackson's marked down after a gain of 9.
That's a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Looking to go up top again on first down. Pass Jackson. Jackson's tackled down at the 45.
That's a good job by the quarterback to read the defense. Nothing open deep, so he throws it short, but it puts him in great position for a second down play call.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Second and short. Martin takes it out of the eye. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Martin is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up the first down.
Murphy's a receiver in the slot. Now first and 10. They're going to stay on the ground. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Martin lines up in the backfield. Drop back, shotgun formation. Reaches out and grabs it. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Just a quick drop back. Makes the reception. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
When you play cover three defense, you protect against the deep pass, but the problem is all the underneath stuff is wide open, and the quarterback is taking advantage of that.
And now on first down, we'll go back.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
On the money, and that's perfect and on the stop.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually, it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost the first down.
Second down. Murphy's lined up now as a slot receiver. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Martin is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Buccaneers take it from the 28. Pulls it in.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
Out of the shotgun. Throws the pass.
Got him.
The target on the pass underneath. Second down after the incompletion. What a drive this has been. They send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Trying to work that left side. In on the stop.
Once you get in the red zone, this defense does a good job of keeping everybody in front of them. Even though the quarterback throws the pass and it's completed, they give up very little yardage because of the good tackle.
From the shotgun. Touchdown. Drawing close.
Martin's a big throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window. Very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it. Fired it. Got the touchdown.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Jones taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Bengals offense now marches onto the field. Andy Dalton will be under center. First down at the 20. The give. And Bernard is brought down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times. And you saw at that time, they stopped the play for a short gain.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 7. Takes it out of the eye. Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Offense lines up here. They call his number once more. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. The Bengals take it from the 28. Gets it out for the completion.
The Bengals that time go for it on fourth down, and they fail. I do not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
First and 10. Great coverage there by the defense. And that was a battle.
Thank you everybody for coming. Don't forget to like and share. If y'all new, feel free to subscribe.
Yeah, nice job, Jim, that time by the defensive back, just being aggressive and making sure the receiver cannot make the catch.
They throw it over the middle. Makes the reception. The Buccaneers use another timeout here, and they have one left. Martin is in the backfield. They'll go shotgun here. Catch made.
I am still here, brother.
Alright.
Don't see enough of this in the NFL anymore. The out route. Everybody's afraid to throw it. They want all those little safe dink and dunks inside. But that is a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver.
First and goal. Set up screen. Promised land. Touchdown.
Spent so much time in this league. Once you get in the red zone on the offensive side, all these different plays, knowing you must be efficient. You need to score touchdowns instead of kicking field goals. Well, you can feel good now. You got it in.
The Buccaneers will kick it off here in a moment. Their offense did a good job of finishing off a drive that was really started by the defense. And the defense stood tall on fourth down. Smith's met at the 44. First down coming up. Offense lines up here. On that left side. Got the completion. Signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they used. Following that completion, second and short. Offense lines up here. Dolphins got it after the play fake. Jumps into the air and that's going to be a timeout charge to the offense. First down here after the completion. Offense lines up here. Throw to the left. Ball's picked off. He's got a little bit of daylight here.
Ain't no way.
Interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way from the score.
That does it here for the first half. Bengals trailing this one. Connor Bard ready for the kickoff. It's out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Bengals come to the line to start this drive at the 24. Andy Dalton will be under center. Second half, it's rolling now as he takes the snap. Foster, 10 on the tackle. Now they're playing from behind. And they have an offense that's been shut down, at least when it comes to the ground game.
Well, it's hard to win football games in the NFL when you're one-dimensional, but right now I think you've got to throw the football. The defensive line, maybe they're tired, they can't get to the quarterback, and maybe that could give you a chance to win.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The Bengals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
McCoy's there that time for the tackle.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
Split backfield here. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. Has his target. The tackle is made, and the first down is picked up.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing. But you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh. That opens up many more possibilities. What you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
A foot race to the end zone. The 20, the 10. Nobody.
Touchdown.
There. Touchdown.
How about this kick? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. And the kicker is ready to go. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. They face first down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Doug Martin carries the football. That's a gain of 10. This will be second down. Martin lines up in the backfield. Will go ground. The tackle is made.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Evans lined up in the slot. First and 10. Play action. He'll fire it out to the left. Finds Evans. Nelson's going to make the tackle.
This league now, you've got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You've got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man cover.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. First down following the long play. Doug Martin.
Trophy runner smiling.
Thank you, thank you.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in the gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Quarters formation here for the defense. James got it on the handoff.
Get him, get him.
Pure determination. What a run. Touchdown.
How about the blocking up front? Lets the running back hit the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Buccaneers with an extra point try on the way. Extra point is good. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. First down here. Handoff out of the outer formation. Brought down at the 29.
If you're going to be in the top 10 in rushing yards for the season, you've got to get big games. And once again, we see a big game by this running back who has it all.
The Bengals have it at the 29. Looks to his left. He's got the catch. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
Andy Dalton will be under center. The Bengals from the 27. It's Jones. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have fourth down coming up.
It's Bernard in the backfield. They failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
I'll just say this, Jim. You're a gambling football team. You're willing to go for it on fourth down, even though you're losing in the second half and you don't get it. You just got to deal with a little bit of adversity and hope your defense can go out there and stop the other team's offense.
Get him, get him.
Jackson's tackled down at the 24.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
It's a two-tight-end formation. Second down and 5.
Get him, get him.
There's his man. Tackle's made, and first down is picked up.
Nice situation here for the offense to win the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. He'll take the snap from the gun. Out to the left. Makes the catch inbound.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
It's an empty backfield for Glennon this time. Second and 4. With two hands, he has it. He knew exactly where he had to go to pick up the first. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Austin takes it across. It is a touchdown.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there, it's first and goal, and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if we get to the third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
Well, they got it too.
Two-point try. Connor Mark ready for the kickoff. The tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. First down, offense ready for the snap. They're loaded up in a full house formation.
I know you just didn't show intercept to. Better get your mind right.
The
Bengals are ready to return the kick. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bengals offense heads on to the field. First down at the 21. Out of the eye, it's Bernard. And that's a gain of bounds.
Our man has been a workhorse all season long. He loves to carry the football. The offense keeps giving it to him. Big reason why he's in the top 10 in rushing attempts so far this year.
And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
There's nothing like big running plays for an offense. It just makes the offensive lineman feel powerful, gives great confidence to the play caller. There's a reason why this guy's in the top 10 rushing yards so far this season.
Spins away from the tackle. Tackle down right around the 47.
The Bengals offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down at the 47. Throwing now to his left. And for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
You should have had
Strongest defense for this reason alone. Make the big hits. Give your team some momentum, and also put a little fear in the offensive players when they get the football.
The defense gets a sack. Dalton's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. Nickel formation here for the defense. The Bengals have it at the 39. Gets it out for the completion. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Martin's going to secure the handoff. Picked up a couple that time. The Buccaneers lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Martin's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Two tight ends on the field here.
get him, get him.
Tackles made and how to move the chains.
That's an awesome job by the offense. Pick it up.
What's the my friend?
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming. How you doing?
It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art that this team is good at.
The Buccaneers have it at the 34. And it's Ray Malaluga who makes the hit.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Mike Glennon takes a look down from under center. The Buccaneers have it.
Get him, get him.
And Evans has got it. First down.
When you throw this pass as a quarterback, you've got to stick it right onto the ball.
Hey,
They are nervous
Hey.
because they're running across the middle.
First down here after the completion.
doing good, my friend. Been working all day. Thought I'd drop in and show some love.
Okay, thank you for dropping by.
For about 4.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 45. And James is tackled down at the 38.
James is a very smart runner. He knows
Trophy yellow smiling.
Thank you, thank you.
What does he do? He gets past him and picks up the first down.
Welcome in everyone.
The Buccaneers take it from the 38. Has Jackson, who's brought down at the 30-yard line.
Jackson's footwork is impeccable. Look how he plants on the outside foot and drives to the inside to give himself a chance to catch that slant route. Shows his body to the quarterback, and the quarterback puts it right on it. Nice first.
Thank you.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage. This is third down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Now looking at third down. Mike Glennon takes a look down from under center. Final quarter underway now with this snap. The catch is made. Nice tackle. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good, the offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. We'll run it. Here's the handoff. Martin takes the hit and is brought down. Looking ahead, the Buccaneers will be on the road in Detroit next week.
https://cash/app/JHL1996.
This has been a long drive so far. Second down and 10. Ball's loose.
Fumble.
That brings the play to an end. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think
I gave right back to them.
Nice hit.
to the defense's time. They got the offense back up. It's inside its own 20. They're aggressive, and being aggressive.
I gave it right back to them.
And they make a nice play.
Offense lines up here. No margin for error. Just outside the goal line.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. We're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
The defense comes out in the nickel. Second and goal from the 5. Brings it into. That's a touchdown.
That was a good job on that touchdown that time. And I tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
And the extra point is good. The Buccaneers defense will be ready to come back out in a moment. The offense making sure their efforts weren't wasted on the last drive, making good on the interception, and putting points on the scoreboard. And as he takes the knee, Dalton will now bring the offense onto the field. The Bengals getting set now for the next series. Andy Dalton will be under center. First down and 10. Has his target. Going to lose yards here.
Got to give the defenses credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second and 13. Throws the pass. Has Eifert. He's brought down.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 30. Takes it from the strong eye.
All you can do is your job. And that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown. It's a gain of 8. Reed's a smart guy. He knows when you're running slant routes over the middle, you got to make sure you protect yourself. So he's under control, catches the football, gets to the ground before those defensive players can really beat him up. Good solid game. It doesn't quite get the first down.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it and just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
The Bengals will take the snap from the 40. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Well, I'm gonna go for it.
Such good size. You try to throw over him. Here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And Bernard is brought down.
But I got it too.
Well, that makes us feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Got a hand on it. He'll force the incompletion.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and it reacted. It put him in good position and knocks the football down.
Offense lines up here. Second and 10. He'll keep it on the play fake. He makes the catch. And that's David in on the stop.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Good catch, good catch.
There to make the tackle. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
Finds A.J. Green. A.J. Green is tackled now.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. A lot of good there. But nice job by the offense. Now they got second and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be.
Finds his mark. Gets about 9 on the play.
Well, you're really in a tough spot. That is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do is just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Now first and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Gains 5. Creating space and being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. In the NFL, the coaches are doing a better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football, and this guy's taking advantage of it so far here today.
He's looking, and that'll close the
Touchdown.
Man, what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just
Re-welcoming.
fingers around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. Everyone's lined up for this kickoff. On the flag. Sloppy mistake here. That kick travels out of bounds. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
Get him, get him.
The Bengals pride themselves on their defense, but it hasn't been a strength for them here today.
Yeah, they do, but listen, it's not working today. They've been out there for a lot of plays, and you know what is happening? They have fatigue, and when you have fatigue on the defensive side, what goes? You can't think clearly, and you just keep making bad mistakes.
Running to the left side, and it's a 2-yard gain.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running.
The jumbo set on the field. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 45. He's tackled. 43. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with it. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's third down coming up. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Thank y'all for coming. Don't forget to like and share. If y'all new, feel free to subscribe.
Canaan will be called on now to punt the football. And a touchback. The Bengals come onto the field for their next series. It's Bernard in the backfield. First down at the 20. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
Very nearly intercepted.
Come on, quarterback.
The defense has to be depressed after that play because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Barron's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nice job that time by the defense. Knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback.
Trophy yellow smiling. Trophy yellow smiling. Trophy yellow smiling.
Fourth down coming up.
There you go, there you go.
All you can do is your You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
They're almost intercepted too.
It's now second down.
https://app/jhl1996.
Got it.
It's taken down at the 49.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half. If you're on the offensive side, don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
First and 10. Keeps it on the play fake. Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback and reading his eyes. And he gave the move at the right time and knocked the pass down.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Andy Dalton will be under center. Dalton over to Eifert. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before third down. It'll be third down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Looking across the middle. So they failed to convert on third down, but that's been one of the lone failures on third today.
Oh, man, Jim, this just drives everybody crazy. The fans, even announcers like you and I, it's third and short, and you throw and complete the pass, but it's still not enough to get the first down.
Takes it from the eye, and the tackle is made at the 41.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on fourth down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this big right here.
First down at the 41. They'll go ground. They go to the right side. Brought down after a gain of 6. Second down, about 3.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Murphy's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Second down, 4 to go. Here's the handoff. He'll go to the left. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time from the gun.
Get him, get him.
Stacked up at that point. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Glennon takes a look down from under center. Martin out to the left. Tackles made.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
That's second down coming up. Martin's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Back to him. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Well, even though they have a lead here, it's late in the fourth quarter, you still got to be unpredictable. Keep the defense on edge. As I always say, make the defense react and not attack. So make them guess what plays you're going to run.
The Buccaneers snap it at the 31. Has Jackson. Jackson is tackled down.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs.
Well, we lost this game.
The second half, keep that clock running.
Can't sugarcoat this one, partner. This one-sided affair was just nothing but a blowout.
Yeah, there are a lot of words that come to mind. I can't see them on TV, that's for sure.
We got time for one more game, y'all. Got time for one more. Hope everybody having a good day out there. And it's raining. We gotta play in the rain, y'all, really. Should it rain?
Takes a look down from under center. Makes the catch. That's a gain of 6. How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Makes the grab. Touchdown.
Okay, we're going to answer back. That's okay, we're going to answer back.
They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
Spins out of the defender's clutches and runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. It's first down as they head to the line. 3-step drop. It's Jones. Jones is met after a gain of 8.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
The Bengals will take the snap from the 35. And he is tackled at the 44.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup out of run game.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Andy Dalton will be under center. Up the middle. An open lane. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe. The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
The Bengals have it at the 34. Toss play to Bernard. Going to be a tackle for a loss. Here's a look at the Bengals offense. A week ago, they had no ability to hold on to the football, giving it away 4 times. Flip to the outside. Stays on his feet. It's often the difference maker in any game, and that is how you perform inside the red zone, and we're getting an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
Picks up 8 here.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
And here we have second down. Another handoff right back to him. He's brought to a halt.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
So first and goal to go. Right back to him one more time. Williams there to make the tackle. Here's how the Steelers defense. They are one of the best in the NFL when it comes to total defense. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Scores the touchdown.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 7-7. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20. Roethlisberger is going to be at quarterback today. Last week he had a solid game, throwing for over 300 yards. From the shotgun. On the money. Brown taken down.
The Steelers did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second down, 2 to go. Bell's handed the football. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Bell's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time finding his way and picking up a first down.
Corners formation here for the defense. The Steelers snap it at the 31. Going to go draw. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. Maluga still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Roethlisberger's got it in the gun. He's got the catch. Here's the Steelers offense, as anemic as it gets when it comes to offensive production. Ben Roethlisberger.
Person turquoise waving.
3rd and 1.
Bell's brought down after picking up only a yard.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
They'll take it at the 20. First down on the way. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Throws to the right. Green's got the catch and the first.
Well, it was man-to-man coverage. Bad job by the defense. The defensive back so slow. No chance of keeping up with the wide receiver.
It's Bernard in the backfield. Staying with the passing game on first down. A.J. Green with the catch. And he is brought down at the 39.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on first down throw. Nice throw and catch, just short of the first down.
Dalton's back in shotgun formation. Jones taken down.
When it's man-to-man defense, what do? It's you against the receiver, and that time the receiver won. Also a nice throw by the quarterback.
First down at the 50. It's Jones. Jones marked down at the 47.
That's a good job by the wide receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
2nd down and 7. Play fake. Dalton into coverage that time and incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Mitchell nearly coming away with an interception.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Bell's lined up in a single back formation. Roethlisberger, play action. Secures it with 2 hands.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
Here we go.
The Steelers will take the snap from the 30. Bell's going to take the handoff now. And now we'll take a look at the Bengals defense. We're talking about the best in the league as a unit when it comes to getting to the quarterback. It's 3rd down, and last week this was a problematic situation for them.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Has his man, and he races out of bounds at that point.
Well, Jim, you know, you got to give the defense credit here. There's a pass completion on 3rd and short, but they are so fast and they tackle so well, they bring him down before he can pick up the 1st down.
Going to try his luck here. Brought down at the 32. First down here. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. And incomplete. He was double covered that time.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Under pressure and incomplete. 3rd down following the incompletion. Keeps it here. It's Gresham. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Wilson's job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. It's Jones. Polamalu's there to take him down.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a 2nd down play call.
Offense lines up here. The Bengals from the 37. The give out of the eye. Now 3rd and short following the run. Andy Dalton will be under center. Throws the pass. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The kick in. It's through there. The kick is good.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. First down coming up. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. Second down following that incompletion. Quarters formation here for the defense. Roethlisberger from the gun. Pulls it in. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
The Steelers were heartbroken last week, and they've set themselves up for another repeat feeling here today.
Jim, this is what the NFL is all about. There are a lot of tight games, so when you get in situations like this, you can't crack under the pressure.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Steelers take it from the 38. He has the grab. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The Steelers have tried to lean on the passing attack so far, and Holmes has been a favorite of his quarterback, and he's proven why he deserves to be targeted so often today.
You're right. He deserves to be targeted because he is one of the better wide receivers in the NFL, and when he catches it, look out, he can get yards after the catch.
Moore's in the slot.
Here we go.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Second down here. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. They hand it off to him again. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Bell is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. The Steelers take it from the 38. The defense gets the sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Roethlisberger with the give. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
3rd and a long way to go.
Catch made. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Bengals get ready to start their drive. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Finds Gresham. Shazier's in on the tackle.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Offense lines up here. The Bengals take it from the 33. And Polamalu in on the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
2nd down coming up. Offense lines up here. Dalton, hands off. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
They'll run it off the toss. Troy Polamalu in on the tackle.
Bernard's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
That's Dalton connecting with Gresham. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Bengals have leaned on their tight end in the passing game to this point. Gresham's been a focal point for this offense here in the first half.
Anytime you have a tight end with talent, you want to get them involved in the passing game. You know why? Because it's a mismatch. They're going against linebackers, safeties, guys who are not as athletic as they are. Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. Love it.
Picks up the first down.
The Bengals offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 21. But the hit knocks the ball out.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
Catch made. And Gay's there to make the stop.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
3rd down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. To the ground. Fights off the hit. Taylor's there to take him down. And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible. And both teams do exactly what they wanted to do. The offense says we want to run it. The defense says we got to stop it. How about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. Play after play after play here on this drive. Midway 2nd quarter. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. That pass never had a chance as it was knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
I got to blame the offensive line that time, Jim. You know, they are getting pushed back, so they're so close to the quarterback, and there's no way the quarterback has the room to maneuver and throw the football around.
Powers his way across. Touchdown.
The fullback in most offenses in the NFL very seldom gets to carry the football, but down near the goal line, they serve a good purpose. Quick hitting plays by a big, powerful guy gets it done.
The Bengals lined up now for the point after. And the point after is good. The Steelers set to return the kick. The flag is out as the play continues.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
I saw the coach down on the sideline, and he is furious about that ball being kicked out of bounds.
Dude, I have no stake.
I'm still here, Brew.
You got to kick it off. The field is 53 yards wide, and we couldn't kick it in between those 53 yards. Man, it's like you hitting the driver. You can't keep it on the fairway.
Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
You got to keep your offensive linemen aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
2nd down and 8. Nickel formation for the defense here. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get it in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
That's good enough.
The Steelers snap it at the 41. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
He's got a chance for a return. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. The Bengals getting ready now to start their drive. Offense lines up here. First down and 10. Bernard out to the right. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and 2. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. And he's brought to the ground.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
Brown's a receiver in the slot. Roethlisberger into coverage that time and incomplete.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
2nd down and 10. Got the completion. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
Browns lined up now as a slot receiver. First down at the 25. Bell right side, and that's a gain of 9.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Touchdown, and this game is tight.
There's a nice touchdown there, and you chip it away at that lead. Try to get into the minds of the opponent. Will they get tight? Do you hear the word choke? Yeah, I think they could be choking over there on the other side. Look out.
Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Bengals ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 30. Green's lined up in the slot. The Bengals will take the snap from the 30. Finds A.J. Green. In on the stop. The Bengals have gone to the air here in the first half. And one wideout has stood out. Green's been targeted throughout the first half, and he's helped his team big time.
All offenses, of course, they want to be balanced, but at this point, who cares? It's working so well, throwing the football outside that, hey, as long as you get the job done, that's all that matters. Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch, not able to get it, but what a job and effort. Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Split backfield here. 3rd and 10. Looking across the middle, sticks to his hands. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got to lead. It's close. It's 4th down and it's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field. That's a good play that time by the offensive coordinator. 4th down try. He makes the right call, and they pick up the first down.
First down at the 40. Dalton still has it. It's Gresham.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
2-minute warning. That leads us to 2nd down. Andy Dalton will be under center. Trying to work that left side. The tackle is made.
Well, when you play this type of defense where you play cover 3, in other words, you have 3 defenders playing 1 in the middle, 1 right, and 1 left. Well, the weakness of that defense is going to be underneath. So slant patterns, they're pretty easy against this cover 3.
And Bernard is brought down. That's a timeout by the defense. This will be a field goal try for Nugent. Not enough leg with that one. They go for the long field goal try, and in the end, they come up empty.
Yeah, they came up empty, Jim, and I thought it was a risk by the head coach. Didn't manage the game very well that time. I would not have tried the long field goal.
Moore's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. And he hauls it in. The Steelers have clearly been focusing on getting some of their big weapons involved here in the first half. And Holmes has been a favorite target, Phil.
He has. And listen, when you have that kind of talent on the outside, you got a quarterback that can put it on the money. The offensive line, they're having an outstanding day, too. It adds up to a lot of receiving yards.
And he's forced to the ground. They're going to the hurry. From the gun. Looking to the right side.
Person turquoise waving.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Roethlisberger is going to take it from the gun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, when you see the defense is going to blitz and you can't pick it up, as a quarterback, you've got to change the pass protection. Remember, protect yourself at all times. He didn't do it, so he goes down.
A miserable place to start this next drive. Dalton's lined up, two tight ends set. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Shazier's in on the tackle. The Bengals signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Second down now. This will be the last play before halftime. Still got it after the play action. They're going to get him here for a sack. They immediately call for a timeout. Third down on the way. Andy Dalton will be under center. Play fake. Has Eifert, and he's tackled down after picking up the first. So that's going to do it for the first half. Bengals are up here in this one. Brown's got it on the return. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Steelers are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Almost intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Bell's in the backfield, single back set. Second and 10. They'll run it here. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Steelers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The Steelers have not been able to get the running game going these past 2 games, Phil. Bell's finding it impossible to find any open space.
Well, when something's not working, what do? You do something else. How about some short passes? Get the defense to back off, so then maybe you can run the football better. Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Third down now. And Holmes is in the slot. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. Tackled down right around the 48.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
Zone defense doesn't work in the NFL like it used to. Good job by the quarterback reading that zone and finding the open guy.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look now from under center. Draw. Brought down right at the 50.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. If you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Moore's a receiver in the slot. 3rd down and 8. And Montez perfect from behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
They face first down. Offense lines up here. Reaches out and grabs it. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Andy Dalton will be under center. 2nd and long. Keeps it here. Throws the pass. Dalton delivers it to Bernard.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Green's lined up now as a slot receiver. 3rd down and 6. Green's got the catch and the first.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Eyeing that side. He's taken down at the 42.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it. And the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
Keeps it here. A.J. Green there with Ball is out. Polamalu's there that time for the tackle.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Nice tackle. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. 2nd down and 6. Handoff made. Breaks out of the tackle. They'll mark him at the 22.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Green Elvis takes his spot in the backfield. And now here's the toss. This time, they failed to pick up the first on 3rd down. A rare occurrence here today. He'll try this one from 39. The kick is through for 3.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. The Steelers come onto the field now for this next series. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. Now 1st and 10. Handoff. Dropped for a loss on that tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Ben Roethlisberger will take the snap out of the gun. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Roethlisberger and Miller with that combination. And they knock him down just a yard away from the 1st.
When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Bell's got it on the handoff. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
The Steelers just picked up a big 1st down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the 2nd half, every 1st down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. Reaches out and snatches it. Falls in on the tackle.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a 1st down.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Browns lined up in the slot. Roethlisberger standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Antonio Brown with the catch. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the 2nd half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Not able to get away from Dunlap.
Now you know why guys like Vince Wilfork are so important to the middle of defenses. You need a big run stopper to stop these runs right up the middle. You either need a big run stopper or some really big linebackers to stop those runs up inside. The Steelers did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the 2nd half. You keep looking to pick up those 1st downs, and you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
1st and 10. Brings it in. Tackled just 3 yards short of the 1st.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Wide receivers are bunched up. The Steelers take it from the 28. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch.
The Steelers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That 1st down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the 2nd half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
1st down at the 23. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Ray Maualuga in on that last tackle.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. This long drive continues. They go screen with Bell. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
The long drive continues. 3rd and 6. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown. Chip shot here.
Kick is good.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending, they did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. 1st down here. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 9. Throw to the left.
Andy Dalton able to find Jermaine Gresham. Well, this tight end is bouncing back. That's a big deal in this league, Phil. And he didn't have a good game last outing, but today a completely different story.
Well, he's such a good player, Jim, that it's hard for him to have 2 bad games in a row. And so far today, he has been sharp, and the quarterback is putting it right on target.
And he's taken down.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
Second down.
Andy Dalton will be under center. The final quarter begins with this snap.
Has 12 on this play. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. Finds Gresham. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Full house formation. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Well, the guys know if they make a big hit and everybody goes ooh and ah, they'll be on the highlight reel. That's why a lot of these players play so fast and play a little out of control.
2nd down and 10.
Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
9-yard gain on the play.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Green Elvis is marked down at the 27.
The Bengals just add to the momentum they got going for them in this game. They got a small lead. It's 4th down. And what do? They go for it. That is one pumped-up football team now.
Underneath and incomplete that time.
Man, the quarterbacks, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Shazier is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
First down at the 19. Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
The defense gets a sack. Roethlisberger's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Split backfield here. Snapping out of the gun. And he's taken down again for the sack.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The Steelers with an empty backfield look here. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Browns there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, a situation like this in the first half, 4th down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it. But 4th and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Andy Dalton will be under center. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis carries the ball. Mitchell's going to make the tackle. Second and short following the run. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Williams is there to make the tackle.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
Here's the quick toss.
Worlds is so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
The Bengals take it from the 28. And that's Taylor, who almost had a pick.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
The Bengals take it from the 28. So they failed to convert on third down, but that's been one of the lone failures on third today. They call on the punting unit, and that means Huber. Gains about 3.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
Bell's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. First and 10. The defense gets the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Moore's got it, and a first.
Hello all.
The Steelers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
The defense had that one covered.
And what you do in man-to-man defense sometimes, get up there and disrupt the receiver. Disrupt his rhythm, disrupt the timing, and what do you get? Another incompletion.
Time's running out of this one, midway through the fourth. Jones, the one who brings him to the ground.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Third down and 6. Play action. And Newman can't pick it off.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
The Bengals are set now for their next possession. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Gains 16. Gresham's been the go-to tight end today, Phil, and really getting it done.
Yeah, if you want a great passing offense, you need a tight end who can really force the defense to cover him underneath and especially deep down the field. This tight end can do it all.
Tackled down at the 47.
Boy, there's nothing like a draw play. It just catches the defense by surprise. And running backs, they love it because they know they have a chance to get some easy yards.
Second down and 1.
That's a bread and butter play by all offenses in the NFL. Get a few yards and get that first down.
Andy Dalton will be under center. First down at the 46. Dalton still got it on the play action. Troy Polamalu has an interception. That'll stop the play right there.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down and 10. Out to the left. Interception. He's brought down.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And Williams is there to make the tackle.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Second down and 11. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis will run with it. Picks up about 2.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Offense lines up here. The give. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Steelers offense ready now to see what it can do. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. First down at the 20. Screen. They tried to fool them with the screen, but it ends up as an incompletion. Second down, about 3.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Holmes is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
He's got to catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. This is not exactly the way we thought this game would play out, Phil, with the quarterback having such an off performance.
Yeah, listen, Jim, the quarterback, he is a good, solid player, no doubt about it. But I got to put a little on the coaches today. I think the play calling, it's been, what's the word for it, average. It's been very obvious, going with the situation, running on first, running on second, and then expect the quarterback to come through for you. That's a tough way to play.
Adam Jones from the 20 spins out of the tackle. Jones tackled down after a gain of 12. It's first down as they head to the line. We're late in the game and the offense is in no hurry. Takes it out of the eye. Taken down at the 33. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. On the way, third down. Running formation here. Offense in the full house set. Outside now on the toss. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. That's a timeout call. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Green Ellis is in the backfield. The Bengals snap it at the 41. And that'll be a gain of about 2. No surprise, they immediately call the timeout. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Andy Dalton will be under center. Here's another handoff. And they get to him at the 45. And they'll try to conserve time here with this timeout. second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Looks to his left. Pulls it in. He's stacked up at that point.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
Offense lines up here. Third down and 5. Dalton's got it on the play action. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
That was a good call by the offensive coach that time. They needed one first down to win this game to seal things up. He makes the right call, and they get a big first down.
First down here after the completion. Split backfield here. Dalton's got it in the gun. Throwing now to his left. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
I know he has a lot of talent, but this has to be so frustrating to the quarterback and the coaches too. Because when you're wide open like that and drop that pass, that's tough to take.
Tackle's made and the first down is picked up.
The Bengals offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Takes the knee. Bill, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, you know, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win. It keeps your confidence up, and it just gives you a little energy to go out.